Hi, this is Eric. I am the Giant Triker, and today I'll be doing an indoor episode. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, but I have recently, during these cold winter months, gotten an indoor trainer for my trike, and I want to show you how I've set that up and show you that it is possible to do this. And I'll be showing you a little bit of Zwift as well using my trike. So basically, from the Zwift website, I was able to order the Wahoo Kickr core. That's this trainer here. And it's very easy. It's got a giant flywheel here, and then it's got a single cog. This is called the Zwift 1 hub, or cog, I can't remember. Basically, you just take the back wheel off your trike, and you put the chain around the cog, settle it in, and there's a skewer here just like there would be for a wheel. Tighten that up just like you would the wheel. It's got the cantilever lever over here, and pop that on there, and it makes a really good solid connection, and then you're pretty much ready to ride. Power sensor is built into the trainer and a cadence sensor as well. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what this looks like in Zwift. All right, so I'm all clipped in on my trike here, and I'm ready to ride. I'm just gonna pick a really easy route here, just so I can talk to you and not get too winded. So at the top, we have the choice of 3 different worlds or places we can go, and free ride right now. I've ever been to Richmond. I'll go to Watopia. There's a lot of people here. And it's kind of like a fictional made up place. And we'll do, sorry about that. Effort 1 Fireball. Yeah, we'll just do this volcano circuit. I just want to kind of show you what Zwift is like if you've never seen it before. But basically, it's a way to do indoor training on your trike. So I do want to make a disclaimer here. Wahoo, they say they don't support recumbent trikes, but I've had absolutely no issues here with my Trike Dumont. But you may, depending on your trike manufacturer, you may have issues. So I'm just going to go ahead and start riding a little bit. I'm not going to ride too hard so I can actually talk to you. But you can see in the upper left corner, it says gear 8. And remember, there's only 1 cog in the back. So like, well, how do you shift? Well, I've got this little controller here, and I'll talk about that in another video sometime, but I can do a virtual shifting and change the gear. And all that's gonna do is change the resistance for me, change the resistance and the speed I'm going. So you can see at the top there's speed. I got a thumbs up, that means somebody gave me a ride on. It's really just an encouragement. So Watopia is a made up 3D world for Zwift. You can see on the right there's a lava flow. Nobody in their right mind would ride their bike that close to a lava flow. I wouldn't think. So all these other bikers are actually real people that are biking as well, and they just happen to be riding by here. Sorry about that. You can also give ride-ons to other people. The guy who just stopped there. So you can see there's a lot of people out here in Watopia today, biking along. So this is a good way to stay fit through the winter months. We had a lot of ice and snow a few weeks ago, and I was able to ride on here, which is nice. Now you'll notice I'm riding a standard diamond frame here. Zwift does not have recumbent trikes in the game, or it's not one you can select. So I'm using the diamond frame. There is a hand trike, which I thought about switching to. It doesn't really change how the physics in the game work too much. It's just kind of how you look. So I thought about switching over to that. So yeah, just doing some easy riding here in Zwift. And yeah, it's definitely possible. If you ever thought about hooking your trike up inside, this is the way to do it. So I'd like to make a few more videos about Zwift. Maybe just like a miniature little series here. But I also want to talk about a little bit about where I've been. I'll switch this camera over here. Other hand. So it's been almost a whole year since my last video. I talked a little bit about some lights I had gotten. And didn't post anything else. Last year was just kind of crazy. I was dealing a lot with fatigue, where I would ride, do a 1 hour ride, easy ride, and then be completely out of energy for like 2 or 3 days. So one of my main issues was just digesting food. I had a lot of digestive issues. What ended up helping me was a few factors. I went to a functional medicine doctor. Their job is to kind of look at your diet, look at your blood, figure out if you've got any deficiencies in vitamins, try to figure out like what supplements and what foods might help you the most. And they also encouraged me to do I'm gonna switch this again. They also encouraged me to do a genetic sequencing, which I did through 23andMe. And based on that, they say, well, people with these types of genes typically have issues with they don't get enough vitamin B12. So things like that helped me quite a bit. But also, I figured out I had gallstones. And I had my gallbladder taken out as well. So between those two things, my digestive issues have subsided probably 80% better. So I've been able to eat a much greater variety of foods again. And I think that's helping a lot with my energy levels. And it's amazing to me too about how the brain and the gut are connected to each other. I'm a little bit winded, so I had to go uphill in the game. Anybody riding through this volcano would be incinerated. I don't think you'd survive this. Better bring a lot of water. This guy's drafting me, I think. I'm so fast that he's got to draft me. So the brain and gut are definitely connected. Where, if all that's just upset and I was hurting all the time, wasn't digesting well, wasn't getting the energy and the nutrition I really needed. I had lost 15 pounds over the course of a year without really trying. Since I had the gallbladder out, I've put 10 of those pounds back on, and I think that's a good thing. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm already really skinny for my height. So I'm starting to feel a lot better. There's definitely a component there where I was getting a lot of anxiety and depression because of all that digestive stuff, and it's gotten a lot better. I actually coast down a hill, so my guy should tuck here, in theory. Oh, it's not steep, but it's not downhill enough. Okay. If you're going down a steep hill, you're going like 20 miles per hour, then you can just coast. Otherwise you can't coast. I think I've also made some improvements. As I mentioned in other videos, I have ankylosing spondylitis. One of the main reasons I switched to a trike from a diamond frame. And I switched some of my treatments there. I was taking Remicade before. My rheumatologist switched me to Cosentyx. And I think it helps. I think it's been helping with my energy levels. Just another factor. So this year I'm really hoping I can do some more longer tours. I really enjoyed the Loveland Trail last time I went up there. I'm really thinking I'd love to do the Erie Canal Trail as well. There are a lot of people coming my way. That's a lot. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to cover a few more topics around Zwift here. And one thing is I'm also considering getting another trike that I could leave on the trainer at all times, so that I can take this guy outside. I live on the 3rd floor, so this is not easy to cart up and down the stairs. But we'll see about that. So, hope you enjoyed this quick episode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Happy spinning. Bye.